Before assembling Conquip base boxes and extension boxes, lay timber bearers on the ground. Attach a certified 4-leg chain sling to the lifting points on one of the panels and lower onto the timber bearers. Insert 4 rocker assemblies into the panel brackets and secure with 40mm pins and R-clips. Lower the pre-assembled struts onto the rocker assemblies, securing the struts to the panel brackets using 28mm pins and R-clips. Connect the 4 remaining rocker assemblies to the struts using 28mm pins and R-clips. Connect the sling to the lifting points of the panel facing downwards and lift into position above the struts. Lower the panel carefully, guiding the runners onto the 4 upright strut assemblies. Warning: do not detach the chains until the panel is secured to the strut assemblies. Secure the struts to the panel with the remaining 4 40mm pins and R-clips. Connect the 4-leg chain sling to the top lifting points on the trench box and lift the box to the upright working position. The base box is assembled and ready to move into the trench. To assemble extension boxes, follow the same steps. Fix the telescopic clamps to the box section by placing each clamp over the top edge of the box. The pole fitting should be facing up and positioned on the outside edge of the box. Adjust the width of the clamp to suit the box panel width using the pin and hole fixing. Tighten the clamp by twisting the T-shaped screw. The flat plate should sit flush against the panel edge and there should be no movement. Place a pole into the pole fitting on the clamp, ensuring it is fully inserted. Install the other clamps, positioning them between 1 meter to 1.5 meters apart to accommodate the width of the panel. Insert the remaining poles into the fittings on the clamps, ensuring they are fully inserted. Using 2 operatives, place the left-hand edge of one panel over the right-hand edge of another panel, so they overlap. Lower the panels onto the clamps so they sit in the L-shaped brackets. The poles should be weaved through the mesh panel faces to prevent any movement. Install edge protection panels around the perimeter of the whole excavation. If panels are not overlapped during installation, they should be no more than 120mm apart. Dig and push. Excavate the trench to 500 to 1000mm deep, as appropriate for ground conditions. Ensure spoil is discharged away from the excavation. Use a certified 4-leg chain to lower the box into the trench. Ensure the chain is long enough so that the inside chain angle does not exceed 60 degrees. Backfill any overdig at the sides of the boxes. Commence a dig and push sequence. The push should always be carried out on the corner of the box in sequence, i.e. corners A, B, C, D, and back to A to begin the sequence again. Continue the dig and push until a 950mm upstand remains. To add an extension box, attach box connectors to each former and secure with 40mm pins and R-clips. Lift the extension box over the base box and secure with 40mm pins and R-clips. Dig and push until the final panel is 950mm above ground level. Then attach edge protection. Take care not to impact the edge protection during final dig and push stages. Ensure both sides of the box are level and backfill any overdig at the sides of the boxes. Repeat this process until the trench has been fully excavated and lined. Batter back the ends of the trench or secure with end panels. Ensure the trench has been vacated prior to extracting any shoring boxes. Remove any end panels, if applicable. Backfill and compact the base of the excavation. Use a separating or debonding layer when concrete has been used. Attach a certified lifting chain to each corner of the box in sequence A, B, C, D, and back to A to begin the sequence again. Continue the extraction, backfilling and compacting as required at all stages. Repeat until the box is a minimum of 950 mm above ground level, then remove the edge protection. Progressively backfill the trench while the box is being removed. Continue the extraction until the base box is 950 mm above ground level. Attach a 4-leg chain sling to the top lifting points of the extension box. Remove the R-clips and the pins to disconnect the extension box from the base box. Slowly lift and move the extension box away from the excavation and lower it onto timber bearers. Loading can cause instability if boxes are stored upright. Conquip recommend laying them on their side for safe storage. Remove the R-clips, pins and connectors from the base box. Backfill the trench and extract the base box using the same method, until the box is 950 mm above ground level. Attach a 4-leg chain sling to the top lifting points of the base box. Lift and move it away from the excavation and lower it onto timber bearers. Lay the base box on its side to prevent wind loading. Once the boxes have been successfully extracted, fill and compact the remaining excavation and remove all equipment from the area.